In case you haven't noticed, the kick mechanic from the Dark Souls series did not fully carry over into Elden Ring. Up until this point, the only known way to do a kick attack was to use the bare fist Ash of War. Although it was a very effective tool against shielded users, it ultimately lost some of its usefulness due to it being locked to your bare fists. You might also remember in the Souls series how weapons such as fast curve swords, as well as thrusting swords, had their own special kick mechanic. In the case of the fast curve sword, your kick attack was a fast backflip that saw you swing your sword around you as you made distance from your opponent. In Elden Ring, until this point, the special backflip as well as other kick attacks were assumed to be removed. On the contrary, the backflip is back and better than ever in a brand new form, the charged R2 feint. Surprisingly, nobody else seems to have discovered this and documented it elsewhere, so I plan to do that in this video. Anytime during the windup of a charged R2, if you press the circle button, you will immediately flip backwards in a similar way to the one seen in Dark Souls 3. You can do this during either of the charged R2 animations, and both while one or two-handing the weapon. Here are all the different backflips you can do. You can also change the direction of the flip while unlocked to any opponent, like so. You may be asking, well, what does this mean for PvP? For one, being able to transition from a charged R2 windup to a quick backflip attack, which I will call a feint from this point forward, you can make your attack patterns much more varied and deadly by mixing up different attack elements to throw your opponent off guard. No longer are the days of R2s being a rarely used backup attack that only works in very select situations. They're now far more viable in most scenarios. Due to the ability to change directions during the feint, you have quite a lot of mobility and options to follow up with. Here's just one example of a chain of inputs that can be used to quickly turn back and catch your foe using this feint. That may not seem like a lot on its own, but there have been far more situational strategies that have seen wide usage in Souls PvP in the past. In any case, this leaves me very excited to see what is in the full release of Elden Ring. See you then!